Hey everyone, Tigertenaka here, and welcome back to another part of Pokemon Platinum. In the last part, we caught the Pokemon of the volcano Heatran, and in this part, we're going to be taking care of a couple of events here in Canalave City. First off, going to the Pokemart, and my emulator is lagging already. That's a great sign. Anyway, I've used another action replay code so we can get an event item. I'll leave that code in the description because you can't get this item legally anymore. Well, legitimately, I should say. And we get the members card. However, before we can actually use it, there's one thing we gotta do first. You may or may not remember the sailor who took us to Iron Island, way back before we had our Canalave City gym badge. Let's go ahead and pay his house a visit because something's happening there right now. Little boy is thrashing about in his sleep. He appears to be in torment. He's muttering something. Dark is watching me. Never thought our boy would fall into this endless nightmare. It's happened in the past in Canalave. There were people who never woke up from their nightmares. That is, until they were woken using something called the Lunar Wing. My husband went to find the Lunar Wing on Full Moon Island, but he failed. Does it take a trainer to do that? I feel so frustrated by this. So let's go ahead and talk to the boy's father, the sailor right over here. You're going to Full Moon Island for us? You bet we are. Let's go ahead and try to get that Lunar Wing on Full Moon Island. Anchors away! Let's not waste any time here. We gotta save that little boy from having an endless nightmare. Those things are terrible. Trust me, I know. And the emulator's lagging again. I just reset you, Desmoom. Why are you doing this? I haven't even made any save states. God damn it. Hopefully this doesn't happen too often. It'll probably be the last video I'll be able to record for today, to be honest. Considering how long it took Heatran to be caught. Here we are, Full Moon Island. You look at the map. Before, you couldn't see this island on the map, but now you can. Now, you don't need the members card to do any of this. You can do this without any event items, so you can do this without any action replay codes or anything. This is all in the game normally. However, we have a legendary Pokemon here, but as soon as we talk to it, it's gonna run away. However, it does drop the Lunar Wing. That Pokemon we saw there was Cresselia. And it's made, basically, of moonlight, so it was able to drop the Lunar Wing there. So now, we can go back to the sailor here. The Pokemon you met was the Lunar Pokemon. I've heard tales of it flying from place to place throughout Sinnoh. Oh, that Sparkle. So that's the Lunar Wing. Thank you, that'll wake my son from the nightmare. So yeah, we've established that Cresselia is one of the roaming Pokemon in this game. Joy, oh joy. Anyway, if we go back into the house here, we can wake the boy up in the Lunar Wing. The little boy woke up. Oh my gosh, you're awake! My son, I don't know what to say. I'll never forget you. Seeing you back to normal makes me feel great. Regain my spirit as a sailor. Come sail with me later. The ironic thing here is that the mother normally will complain about how her son is all loud and obnoxious and all that. But if you talk to her now, if the game would let me... Thank you, we can't thank you enough, but well... I guess it's after you leave the house and come back. I always thought it was kind of funny, to be honest. Yeah, everything's back to normal. My boy has too much energy. That's the way to be. Yeah. But now that we've taken care of that, we can actually put this Members Pass to use. Remember that one weird hotel that was always locked up? Well, once you get the Members Pass, you can go in. Whoa! Welcome. We've had a reservation for you. We've held it a long time. Tiger laid down on the bed as if bidden there. We went to Full Moon Island. Welcome to New Moon Island. Lunar Island, or Full Moon Island's polar opposite. Polar opposite of Cresselia. So what's the opposite of having pleasant dreams and being able to wake up from them? Terrible nightmares that you can't awake from. This is the legendary Pokemon of this area. The one the little boy mentioned in his thrashing sleep. Darkrai, the Pokemon of nightmares. Darkrai is a, well, Dark type. And it's a very fast, very powerful special attacker, but its defenses aren't that great. It does get a signature attack called Dark Void, where it's a sleep-inducing move, but it's more accurate than Hypnosis. It also has a unique ability called Bad Dreams. If the opponent is asleep, it does damage to it every single turn. Which is basically Nightmare, but in an ability. It's actually pretty useful for Darkrai and Ubers. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to paralyze Darkrai there, so I'm gonna have a bit of trouble with this again. Yeah, Darkrai is pretty powerful and not to be underestimated. It's one of my friend's favorite Pokemon, actually, or at least second favorite. I don't know if he's changed it recently, but yeah. What else is there to say about Darkrai other than its role in one of the Pokemon movies a few years back? I don't remember what it was called. It's that one where Dialga and Palkia were fighting. Darkrai isn't necessarily evil, but it sure is made out to be. I never understood really why, but I guess it just works. Darkrai doesn't mean to put people into nightmares, it just kinda happens. Which kinda sucks for it. Especially with its intimidating looks, you wouldn't think that it's good, but it's just like any other Pokemon, it's not evil unless the trainer brings it up to be evil. And it finally hit Hypnosis, so you can finally see its Bad Dreams ability in action. I believe that's 1/8% of my health, but I'm not sure. No, it's a 16th, never mind, what am I thinking? And it's not night here, so I'm kinda stuck on using Ultra Balls here, and there's Nightmare. So I'm taking damage every single turn just by being asleep here. Yeah, Nightmare does a lot more damage than Bad Dreams, but Bad Dreams is better to work with because it's automatic, where with Nightmare you have to use a Surf to do it. Let's wake up here and completely no— wow! Good going, Darkrai, you outpredicted me. I think I'm just gonna let Frieza faint in this battle, because if it had a Dark-type move, it'd be able to beat me in one hit anyway. That's kind of a moveset for Darkrai to have, is like Dark Pulse, Dark Void. I don't really know any others, to be honest. Kind of depends on what kind of a Darkrai set you're going for. It can learn Nasty Plot, so I guess you can put that on there. Or Calm Mind. I think there's actually a Sleep Talking set for it now that I think about it. Kind of an awkward set to use, but it can work. Yeah, Frieza's going down this turn. Glad I didn't heal that turn, because it would have put me right back to sleep. Frieza's just getting his ass kicked lately. Let's go out to Luke. Just cuz. And the game's lagging again, goody. Just for the hell of it, let's try the Premier Ball. I doubt it'll work, but it's worth a random shot, because the Ultra Balls aren't doing any better. Come on. Nope, nothing on that. No, it does have Feint Attack. Physical Attack stat isn't the best in the world, but I guess it's usable if you really wanted to use it. Let's try a Great Ball. Yeah, you gotta put me to sleep before you can have a nightmare on me, moron. I know it didn't use up all of its hypnosis yet. There's no way. It got bumped up to like 20 accuracy in this game. Or, not 20 accuracy, 20 PP. Although I think its accuracy did go up at some point. Or maybe it went down. I don't remember. Go ahead and use Double Team all you want. It's not really going to do anything for you at this point. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and use a full restore here. I always named my Darkrai's Erebus, too, because of that Greek thing I had going on for a while. It's the deity of night, I believe. I don't remember off the top of my head, but had something to do with either darkness or night, so I thought that kind of fit Darkrai, because it does both. Tortures people in the night, and it's dark. So why the hell not? And there goes the game lagging again. I really have to look into getting a new emulator other than Desmoom. I tried using No Cache for this LP, but it just would not work after a while. So I had to switch to Desmoom for that. But after this LP, which it kind of is drawing closer and closer to a close at this point, all I really gotta do is a crap ton of legendary Pokemon, Gym Leader rematches, a few events, and rematch the Elite Four. I mean, yeah, there's a lot more to it than that, but that's kind of the gist of it. Just a lot of legendaries, a couple of gym leaders, and stuff like that. We cut Darkrai as I was babbling on. Pitch Black Pokemon. To protect itself, it afflicts those around it with nightmares. However, it means no harm. I'd like to know how it got that little boy involved, then. But, as soon as we capture or defeat Darkrai, a voice called out from someone. Darkrai, your power is strong. Though you don't will it, you make people and Pokemon around you see terrible nightmares. That is why you came here. New Moon Island. There is no one but you here. There is none that can be drawn into your nightmare. If anyone were to fall into nightmare, the Full Moon Island is close by. And then we awake. Fully healed up at that. Tiger awakened. That creepy old guy isn't here anymore. And if we head outside here, If the game would stop lagging. You see the sailor guy out here. You've been asleep for a long, long time. What happened to you? What were you doing here? No one's lived here for 50 years. 50 years this place has been abandoned. And if you try to go back in after the event, you can't do it even if you do have the members pass. Which I still do, because it doesn't go away. But after that event, you can't go back in there, but you can go to New Moon Island anytime you want if you talk to the sailor again. So, hope you guys enjoyed that video of me chucking Ultra Balls at a legendary Pokemon. Next time on Pokemon Platinum, we'll either be doing more Gym Leader... I had to stutter at the last minute. We'll either be doing more Gym Leader rematches or catching another legendary Pokemon. See you guys then.